Dear viewers and followers, Grand Rising, hope you guys are doing okay. Sunday video. I just did some groceries, some shopping. As you guys can see, it's not too busy, but I guess because it's Sunday. But yeah, guys, I wanted to talk about this so-called woke agenda and what the meaning is of that thing. And yeah, guys, when let's say you have children, right? I don't have children, but I have family members who have children. Let's say you want the best for your children, and you're doing everything in your ability to raise them right. Give them the norms and the values and the principles, of life. And you give your kids, you throw them into somebody else's hands, and you know what ends up happening? Something or somebody else is raising your children in all those 8 hours that you're working. That's why I'm not a fan of having kids. And if I were to have kids, I definitely would do something with my wife that or she or me, we work both part-time, so we always can be with the kids, not to give our children to other, I would like to say people, but yeah, these entities around us, And the thing it is, guys, it might sound innocent or maybe even dramatic what I'm telling you, but that's exactly how the youth is being ruined. Just look at all those things that are going on right now. Like, for say, if you have a small child, like I have a niece and nephew, small, what happens is that I notice it sometimes with the boy, he's 15, he just turned 15, small guy. But his manners already, are starting to get corrupted. And you can't always say it's the fault of the parents, because you know what it is. I do believe the parents do raise him right, but sometimes it's the outside influences that ruin someone, And I think that this is exactly what's happening to the youth. Guys, why should my small little nephew think about if he's a woman or a boy or a man? He's supposed to be a child, right? Give him his right to be a child. Don't go enforcing things upon him, especially if he didn't ask for it. And look, what they want is to destroy the family dynamics. That's one. But one other reason I don't hear a lot of YouTubers talking about is it has also to do with war. It's also strategically, because you know why? I love women. I do not believe they are beneath us. But the fact is, a man is 9 out of 10 times always going to be stronger than a woman. And think logically, guys. What species, if you don't want any resistance, is the best one to try to destroy, or try to devalue him? It's going to be a man, because the man has the physical strength to fight back, literally. If like the police would get out of hand, or the military, men have the testosterone, the power to do it. Women have another type of thing, I think it's called estrogen. It's different than testosterone. So you can't compare a man to a woman and a woman to a man, And when you have a society that's almost all female, or the guys are being harped and trained to be a female, what do you think you're gonna get? You're gonna get a society that won't be able to fight anymore. And women have good qualities like empathy, nursing, those things, Men don't really have that in general. You can train it, but you're never going to be a woman at heart. Just like a woman will never be a man at heart. We all have our roles. So they're trying to destroy this dynamic, because then you have nothing that's going to be able to fight against the system. And I mean literally physically fight. Because sometimes things come to situation that you need to throw hands. You can talk here to me about God, meditating the whole day, but sometimes that's not realistic. If somebody comes in your house and it's a direct threat, you're gonna just stand there and pray? That's not how it works, guys. So the man is there also to protect physically, the woman and the children. And they don't want the dynamic there, so it's more easy for them to move, go on with their diabolical plans. That's exactly what's going on here. I've been telling you guys this now for a while, That's also a big reason why they don't want the men to be a man anymore. If you really notice, guys, a lot of men are being devalued. It keeps getting worse, worse, worse throughout the years, you know. And I also even remember 10 years ago, I used to go to this school, you know. I did a lot of studies. I did electrotechnics. I did also to like work in a hospital. I did all the studies, guys. And I remember the place where I was in regards to the study to become like to work in the hospital. I remember there was almost only females, you know. And I can get along with females very fine. So that was not the issue. But what I mean to say is, when I was there and I was talking about how the man should know his role, how the man is like important in the house, I used to be gaslit continuously in that classroom. I remember even the female teacher told me, stop with that middle-aged Flintstone mentality, you know. That was then already. Imagine now how the things are, guys. That's why I'm telling you guys, there's an attack on the men. There's war on the men, my friends. You know, and don't underestimate this, because if people are driving far enough, in 10, 20 years, you won't have any men anymore here. Even now on YouTube, I look sissified men, you know, weak men. And, you know, I'm not better than anyone, but I know for a fact I still am manly, you know? I can, when I'm with a woman or I'm in a relationship, I can be, of course, I have to show affection. I can do that. But in a general sense, I'm still very manly in a lot of aspects. And this thing is something that they want to get rid of, these elites, you know, because they know the man is very necessary and they want to destroy this dynamic. So yeah, guys, that's also a factor of this woke nonsense. It's an attack on the men, you know. And yeah, you already know which way it's going. So yeah, guys, that being said, I wish you guys a great Sunday ahead and be at peace.